Welcome to my web development training. If you are watching this video right now, I'm saying a big congratulations to you because you are starting your journey of becoming a programmer. So today we are going to talk about introduction to web development, the basics of web development, and the fundamental of web development. Alright, so let's talk about web development. Web development is the process of creating and maintaining website or web applications that are accessible via the World Wide Web. Alright, so it involves a combination of programming, design, and various technology to bring web pages to life on the internet. So now let's talk about who is a web developer. Alright, so a web developer is a professional who specializes in designing, building, and maintaining website and web application for the World Wide Web. So the web developer, you watching this video, you are the web developer. Alright, so I'm a web developer. So after this tutorial, your web developer journey has started and you will become a professional in this field. Okay, so before you could be called a web developer, there are something basic languages that you need to know. All right, so you need to know a markup language like HTML or style sheets for styling, which is CSS. All right, to beautify the web pages, and you need to understand the web language, which is JavaScript. All right, so you knowing all this three stuff, believe me, you will be good at the front end. Any web developer must know these three stuff: the HTML, which stands for the hypertext markup language, and CSS, which is cascading style sheet. So let's talk about categories of web development, types of web developers. So we have three types. We have the front end web developer, back end web developer, full stack web developer. All right, so let's talk about the front end web developer. All right, so front end web development, it's an aspect of web development focused on the user interface and user experience, that is the UI and the UX, all right, of a website. Front-end developers use technology like HTML, which is hypertext markup language, all right, CSS, cascading style sheet, and JavaScript to create, visual elements and interactive that user sees and interact with the web browsers. Let's talk about the back-end development. All right, a back-end developer deals with the server side of web application. It involves writing code that manage data, handle user authentication, ensure the functionality of a website or web application. Common programming language for back-end development include Python, Ruby, JavaScript, PHP, JavaScript, which is Node. So nodes are being used for the backend. All right, so when we talk about full stack development, all right, a full stack developer are proficient in both front end and back end. So when you hear about a full stack developer, they have a well-rounded skill sets that allow them to build and maintain entire web application from start to finish. This full stack developer can, design the user interface and still code the server side. All right, so you can either become a front end developer, back end developer, or a full stack developer. So, in this tutorial, you are going to learn how to create a beautiful website, a responsive website from scratch. All right. So, and this we are going to have some, we are going to set up our system to start this journey. So the first thing we are going to do, setting up the environment, we are going to have text editor and web browser. So we need these two things to start the journey. So let's continue.